What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody had an excellent weekend. Another day, another rumor, and of course the Jets are tied to it because, first of all, they're great for clicks. Secondly, they're desperate for a quarterback. Woody Johnson has come out and openly said he's willing to spend big. So if you're willing to spend big, every big name will be tied to your organization. And the next story is Aaron Rodgers, where, according to Peter King and Ian Rappaport, the Green Bay Packers may be willing to trade him if they get blown away with compensation. So with something like this, you look at three measures. The first is, okay, trade compensation. So the report was 2 first-round picks. To me, that's wild, man, because he's 39 years old, and you really don't know how much longer he's going to play. Is he going to give you an assurance that he'll play 3 more years or 2 more years? You can't mortgage your future for a 1-year rental. You can't. And I love, and you listen, Hall of Fame player, gives you a great chance to make a run to playoffs next year, but I mean, I think that just goes against everything Joe Douglas has preached, built through the draft, everything else. You can't sell your soul for 1 year. So the second one is, compensation in terms of salary, where he has an enormous cap hit this year, depending on who you believe. I think it's $59 million. So will the Jets rework it? You're going to have a big cap hit, no matter how you work this out. And again, it comes back to how long is he going to play? If you have that 1-year rental and you're going to eat $30 million of cap next year, is it really worth it? Again, I would say no. The last one is, does he actually want to come here? Like, everybody assumes that this Jets are some great, desirable location. So from his perspective, you could say, you know what? They have Garrett Wilson. They have Elijah Moore. They have 2 tight ends that would be good. Breece Hall will come back. So you have playmakers there. So then it's like, all right, the head coach, do you like him or not like him? He's got ties to Matt LaFleur. This is where the offensive coordinator comes in. And according to Adam Kaplan, Nathaniel Hackett could be a front runner as of this point. So then that could be Nathaniel Hackett, Aaron Rodgers, put them together, bring them here for a year and see what happens. There's too many variables here that I think just don't work in the Jets' favor in terms of how they want to approach their offseason. I don't think you give up that kind of compensation. Now, they're saying 2 first-round picks. That could be like best-case scenario for the Packers. But if the Jets come out and say, you know what, we'll give you a first this year, a second next year, and a third the following year, can they, is that the starting point and you can get a better deal? But even at that, it's still so much between the compensation, the cap space, and no guarantees how long he's going to play. I mean, it's a great story. If it happened, I would love it, and you just pray to stars that it works. I know the whole Brett Favre factor where Favre came here, he didn't get it done. Maybe Aaron Rodgers wants to come here and prove himself in the biggest media market with a team that hasn't won a Super Bowl in 50-something years. But I just, as much as it's great for clicks and the thought, and Joe Namath will give him his number 12, I don't see it, man. It'd be wild, but I still think it's back to the Derek Carrs. I don't think Lamar Jackson can happen, but it's going to be like Derek Carr, Tannehill, Jimmy Garoppolo, or anything else. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about draft compensation, the contract, and if you would do it or not. I'll talk to you later.